even. That's really not a good idea. I can't. What direction is? I can't. Both directions are right. I can't even move. All right, so we are in the GOAT directory of Yoshi's Island. This is gonna be a Yoshi run from hell. Yeah, this is a shitty run that's gonna be cringe, but you can make it not cringe by 50 gifted crowd control Yoshi. This run goes right into the crater of Drake Wide and becomes a crowd control run instead. I will restart the run. It becomes crowd control Yoshi at that point. I agree. Okay, all right. I will bro, I hadn't even, it's not on the screen, Venom, because I don't have live spit open. Bro.
You sit there and you do the content, all right?
Bro.
Streaming is the hardest job on the planet. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, just to clarify here. You use coins to cash in to do stuff, but the only way to get coins is either with your free sub shit or to then use bits, right? There's no like channel point thing, correct? So that, because when there's channel points, the economy's broken and it's like ridiculous. Okay, correct, cool. All right. So then, yeah, I'd say, yeah, I can do hundo. This is my third ever crowd control Yoshi's Island. The first one ever with real economy, because the other two were absolute shit shows that were just too stupid to really bother with. Crowd control is the unique element here. You can interact with my game using bits, and being a sub, you can redeem your coins. I guess you should be able to redeem right now. Oh my god, okay, never mind. You can definitely okay, this is already okay, all right. Okay, yeah, well, guess what, chat? It is working. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Well, let's turn the lights off here. Okay, you should see like shit happening right. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? What, bro? All right, the lights are off. There's shit everywhere. That's so ridiculous. All right, I have it literally at 10% now. I don't know if is that better? How much is the disable egg shot? Because that's kind of not gonna really work here. Okay, well, we're gonna edit that real quick too, because yeah, that's need to be a lot more. Let's just call that let's call that 150, I guess. I mean, I'll be here all fucking day, like. I didn't disable it. Okay, all right. Bits do affect subathon timer, just that no one's used bits to whatever. I mean, what bits have happened so far? I think it has to be bits in the chat. I don't know. Do bits via crowd control actually show in the chat? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. It has to be a minimum amount of 5 bits. There's not really a way to make the timer operate otherwise. So any bits below $5 of them, just remind me to add them to the timer or whatever. I just don't. I'd have to go back here and look now. I don't really remember. The thing about any percent is I would just blast through this game anyway. Like chat's not gonna really be able to do anything to me if I like, y'all say y'all want any percent. I promise you that'd be like boring as fuck. So I'm just gonna like shit on everything, and I'm just gonna outrun literally everything y'all would throw at me. But all I gotta do is run forward. The peril of having to get hundo means I'm actually staying still long enough to get hit by shit. Like 80% would be like stupid boring. You took my egg? Wait, what? Fuck, what even is going on right there? Oh my god. Okay. So wait, what was that? Like, if $5 in bits adds 8.5 minutes, $50 in bits adds 10 times that, which is 85 minutes, right? I just stay high. Not like not like mentally, but like, okay, that's not even a good idea. That's really not a good idea. I can't. What direction is, both directions are right? I can't even move. Bro, okay, I don't actually know what was going on there, but like, holy fuck, dude. I actually could not go left. That was a lethal combination of shit. Thanks for the tap, bitch. Okay. How long was I in this level, dude? How long was I in this level? On God. Happy Halloween, cuties. Venom, are you in here? Venom. Tomorrow's Halloween, and we don't have shit for the kids in the neighborhood. We need to get some candy for them or some shit. And just tell the neighbors we're like doing like Facebook streaming. Then it's because if you just lie and say we're doing Facebook streaming, they'll totally be chill with it. They'll be like, oh, Facebook, that's cute. Okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's for my family, and I'm showing my aunt who lives up in like Shreveport or some shit, you know. Oh, that's so sweet. You love your aunt. Okay. You know, if you just make up some shit like that, then they're totally cool with it. If you say Twitch to strangers, that's so, you know, whatever, right? Just... Yeah, on the real though, chat, what candy should I be giving away here? Put out Halloween Pokemon packs are lit. What do you think, I'm made of money? You want me to buy Pokemon card packs and just like drop them shits like do you think I'm Mr. Beast right now? Honestly, I feel like if I give out anything other than candy, then the moms would be like, what crackadill, what fentanyl, what meth pipes are you giving my kids? Like, I feel like parents would be more sussy of me giving out like wholesome fruit than if I just give them like, you know, like actually they would get really sussed out if it was something they didn't expect, like fruit and shit. I'm thinking about like how Americans are. Americans are pretty weird about that kind of shit now. It's this really weird thing where like most Americans are really like reserved towards one another and like stranger spaces, and then like Halloween happens and it's like, okay, how do you govern this interaction? It is good content. I mean, if I actually bought like some Pokemon cards, like if I bought like $100 worth of Pokemon cards, you know what? Maybe I am Mr. Beast. Maybe I should buy $100 worth of Pokemon card packs and just fucking do it. I asked the kid. Okay, when the kids come up, I asked them, "Do you like Pokemon?" Then I asked them their favorite Pokemon. Then I talked to my family, the Facebook chat. And then I asked them, did they pass it? They pass it, they slide. And then we, okay, your answer was good. You get it. Oh man, it's gonna be wholesome content. I got wholesome content for tomorrow. Oh my god, dude. I'm curious. What is crowd control Dark Souls like? I'm curious of like. Oh, I saw like other games that are supported, and I was like, I wonder what that is like. Maybe not that one 'cause we just did Dark Souls, but like I would consider the future. That sounds like a, oh my god. That sounds like a absolutely shit show fun time. Let me see here. Game library. Celeste, Banjo-Kazooie, Cuphead. Oh my god, the Crash and Sane trilogy's on here? What? Dude, stop the cap. There's actually a lot of shit on here. Sonic Adventure. Actually, a shitload of Sonic games are actually on here. Holy fuck. Mario 64 is on here. Interesting. Damn. Pikmin 1 is on here. That is so fucking evil. Who the fuck would do crowd control Pikmin 1? Oh my god. You'd have to hate yourself. You'd have to, like, that game's already, like, hard as fuck on its own. Like, oh my god. Pizza Tower is on here. Holy shit. There's actually a bunch of games on here I could actually do justice on, I would say. There's an option to force Mario to rewatch the opening cutscene. What? Oh my god, dude. That is actually hilarious. Am I hiding that cringe footage of the kids from Walmart? I do still have that. Ultimately, I kind of forgot about that in the scramble of when I got back here. So it's kind of like nothing burger now. Like it's a YouTube video that was only going to be worthwhile had I did it before, or had I did the edit before the game came out. But essentially, it's a dead video at this point. The video itself is pretty boring comparatively now. Off again. Minus the kids being like, you know, cringe or whatever. They weren't actually, the kids weren't being cringe. I was just being an introvert and I couldn't fucking deal with it. I didn't know how to like, I didn't want to like do a Twitch stream with all that going on. It was just kind of a lot. I guess it requires like a certain like mental, oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? Attitude. Like I'm not like, I'm nowhere near Emily's level of extra Emily's level of just like not giving a shit. It was that the kid didn't share. Like the kid in question was like I had my turn. The demo goes over after 10 minutes, and then I gave it to him for his turn. He did his turn. This kid did like 2 10-minute turns back to back and then swapped over to Mario Odyssey and just kept playing. And I'm like, bro, it's been 22 minutes. Where are your parents at, dude? You're like 5 years old. Where the fuck are your parents at, bro? Well, Trihex, back in my day, we'd go to the mall and mom told me to meet her at this spot in exactly 20 minutes. And my ass wasn't there, she was gonna beat my ass. Yeah, I know how things were back then, bro. I lived in that time too, okay? I'm saying like, you know, that was 20 years ago, okay? Things are different now. I'm just saying you can't be aggravated with kids because we were the same, if not worse. What, you think when I was 5 years old, I was just hogging a thing for 22 minutes straight when there was people waiting right there? That's called selfish, not taking turns. Blue's Clues, Little Bear, insert show X. I was taught early on, share. Sharing is caring. That wasn't me doing all that shit. That kid knew I was waiting. That kid wasn't stupid. What you want about? No, I didn't do nothing because I'm a beta. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to make a scene or whatever, or, you know, confronting a kid ain't even my kid in the first place here. The situation was very different because it was like, okay, doing a Twitch stream, it's a high amount of possibility for cringe to happen there. So I didn't want to like going live on Twitch with all that. I'm good. I'm good, homie. You You know, because right now you already have a feeling about how I treated the kid, and you weren't even there for the shit. So like that's also why I didn't stream, because like I didn't want to stream that shit either, honest. So I keep fucking dying here. Lol, the Mal chat. I disagree there. Kids can be held to some level of agency. They can be victim to being negatively influenced from outside behaviors. You know, kids who are racist is certainly a learned behavior of intolerance, usually from their bigoted ass parents, no doubt. But kids can't be kids can't be judged for their actions. I subscribe to that one there. I feel like I've been around kids too long to feel that level of disconnect from the whole situation. I ain't got kids. I mean, I ain't been around them though. I got godchildren. I've seen them. I know how they be. I know how kids are. The minute parents ain't around, well, they turn on a whole different fucking mode. What do you think propels speedrunning content nowadays? I think speedrun content now is definitely changed. I think it's transformed from speedrunning to like super plays. I think super plays with self-contained narrative and imposed challenges is what is the compelling draw for a more fickle, Zoomer-friendly, TikTok-friendly audience. The slow burn of speedrunning is no longer as much of a spectacle or unique as it was a decade ago. And like, quite frankly, most people don't really give a shit about world record outside of like a heavily contested game with like a decade plus of like lineage, like 64 Mario. Aside from like that, I'd argue most people don't even really give a shit about world records, if I'm being honest, because they can't really differentiate them anyway, because it would require too much of a lore dump to follow along. In my opinion. So these days now it's more about self-contained narratives and super plays. In terms of like what gets you the most bang for your buck, return on investment, if you are in the ambition of doing content creation, more so than for passion, hobby-based speedrunning, nonprofit shit. But that's more about what's like lucrative within the spectrum of speedrunning. You asked about particularly speedrunning content. You'd have to give me more information. I don't know what do you mean by speedrunning content, I guess. I can maybe give you an answer, but I'm trying to make sure I'm coming at it from the angle you're asking about here. Exactly, like how essentially how Ironmon has like completely dwarfed whatever the fuck was like Pokemon world records for like anything. Fire Red, Leaf Green, Battle Tower. Pretty much Ironmon has completely taken over that, and I'd say that's a great example of exactly what I'm getting at there. Self-imposed challenges, self-contained narratives. Whereas like Pokemon World Record requires like understanding like seed manipulations, Pokemon natures, IV training, EV training, AI manipulation, blah 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 blah. Ironmon is just more intuitive, easier to understand. Stakes are more apparent. Stakes are more relatable to everyone who's playing, not just the speedrunners themselves. The more you think about it, the more it's like just a better content template for being able to emotionally engage an audience really quickly. You know, the more times you need like an FAQ to explain what the fuck's going on to the naked eye, the less accessible and intuitive it is for them, the less likely they're going to be engaged in the first place. What do I think is the biggest potential in terms of evidence I've seen from speed gaming content in the last like 5 years? It's not even close. I think it's speedrun lore. World record history of X game and summoning salt mimicry blow the fuck up on YouTube so fucking hard. It's not even close right now. Not saying it's like and very often I see those things performing better than the actual world records for mini games that are even popular and new. Not that they're in competition, but holy shit, speedrun lore just really bridges the understanding of kind of everything for a completely uninformed potential new audience eager to engage in a narrative if presented well enough. Why do I think the lore part is killing it right now? Again, because ultimately the lore is giving the fish out of water exposition to a newcomer. There's no assumptions that you know anything about the game, the community, the veterans, the newcomers, the ambition. Everything is spelled out to you like a good movie would be, essentially. A lore dump dive is gonna give a complete outsider the intimate, saucy, welcomed, necessary information to be able to fully immerse themselves in. Thank you. And the whole thing about think about it. Without the lore video in question, if you wanted to engage in like I don't even fucking know here. Yeah, without having the lore video, like whether it be like a summoning salt video or whatever. Here, chat, really. I can't do shit here. If you don't have the lore video, then the completely uninformed person, they would have to join the Discord of the particular community, engage for fuck knows how long to get an idea of who's who, what the personalities are like. Everyone can become their own Nigel Thornberry and just fucking cook up a fucking sick ass dish. And it ain't gotta be a fucking popular speed game at all, quite honestly. It's just gotta have a really compelling perspective put on it that is enticing to want to consume from the outsider in. Y'all wanted swag? I get y'all swag on that one right there, boys. But that fight is hard as fuck on emulator lag. I'm gonna say again, this shit's fucking dumb. Emulator lag makes that such a dumb fight. All right, y'all. Well, I'm dead as fuck here. I think no one's gonna be mad here at this point if I just say like, look, man, it's almost 5 a.m. I'm already like so fucked on like whatever tomorrow's schedule's looking like. You know, it's just like, holy fuck, dude. Your recent crowd control session had 119 users send 834 effects using a total of 42,000 coins. Okay, Chad, calm down now.
Yeah,